She boarded the plane with her daughter, but after taking a nap, she discovered that her daughter had vanished without a trace. When Mary approached the flight crew to inquire about her daughter's whereabouts, they informed her that they had never seen Mary with a daughter and that there was no record of her daughter's name on the passenger manifest. This couldn't be possible, as Mary was certain she had boarded with her daughter, who was assigned seat 26A. Refusing to believe the crew's claims, Mary remembered placing her daughter's boarding pass in her backpack. She hurried to the seat and opened the overhead compartment, only to find that her daughter's backpack was also missing. Panic-stricken, Mary insisted that someone had taken her daughter, but the flight attendants remained skeptical. Determined to get to the bottom of the situation, Mary rushed towards the cockpit to speak with the captain. At this point, an air marshal, perceiving Mary as a potential threat to the aircraft's security, intervened and stopped her. However, after Mary explained her predicament, the air marshal, named Will, decided to assist her. With Will's help, Mary finally met with the captain, who found her story incredulous. Captain Matt once again confirmed with the crew about Mary's daughter, but the results remained the same. Jesse, the flight attendant stationed at the boarding gate, couldn't recall Mary having a daughter. Sarah, responsible for the head count, had no recollection of Mary's daughter either. Even Will, the air marshal seated behind Mary, had no memory of the child. After hearing their responses, the captain turned to Mary and inquired about any mental health issues. Mary admitted to taking antidepressants recently, but insisted that the dosage was insufficient to cause hallucinations. Despite his lingering doubts about Mary's mental state, the captain, out of sympathy, agreed to her request to search the cabin. A thorough search of the cabin ensued, with the flight attendants meticulously checking every nook and cranny. The passengers grew impatient with the troublesome situation. Amidst the chaos, Mary spotted a familiar face, but when questioned, Jack claimed to know nothing. Half an hour passed, and the search yielded no results. The captain's patience wore thin, and he was ready to call off the search. At that moment, Mary seemed to remember something. She swiftly ran back into the cabin and found Jack, the man she had seen earlier. In Mary's memory, she distinctly recalled Jack staring at her daughter when they checked into the hotel the previous day. It was highly likely that Jack had something to do with her daughter's disappearance. The movie is called Flight Plan. Due to time constraints, the story cannot be narrated in full detail.